And we're waiting for YouTube. Today we're going to talk about comparing Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, and instant home prices, which is I've licensed the right to use CoreLogic data to help people to price their homes. We're going to talk about the importance of using the algos, why the algos are important by now, and how you can distinguish your home from the algos. And we're going to talk a little bit of a story about why my brother, when pricing the homes, and I went through it with him, decided to sell to one of these companies, and we'll see the results because only a little while ago the home is now back on the market. We're going to talk about that during this video. But let me just say the first thing is I know, long time ago, many realtors probably realized that when we're pricing a home, helping a homeowner to decide how much their home is worth, that a few years ago people are so sensitive, and you say, well, you know, when we are looking to market your home to buyers, many of the buyers will be looking at Realtor.com. They have more than 25% of the traffic. Zillow's got something like 24% of the traffic. You know, and then there's all the other smaller websites, Redfin and others. And even like my website has excellent home valuation. Buyers are looking at those properties, and I know that when you market that your home's a little below the price, the Zillow price, you're going to get a ton of people in that weekend. It's a great way, if you can negotiate multiple offers well, it's a great way to get buyers into your house that weekend. Or let's say it's 3 or 4 weeks in, the home was overpriced, you want to start off again. You do something like that, just marketing on Facebook, opportunity to buy this weekend. The market looks at these prices regardless of whether you think they're accurate or not. The market looks at them. Appraisers look at them. I know that for a fact. They don't like to admit it, but they have to be aware of it. And why is that? Because the banks use them when they're appraising the homes. They have algos. Now, my website at instanthomeprices.com, or there are links here if you're looking at it, winnerscheck.com, there'll be a little e-property watch thing or whatever the little widget is. CoreLogic's pricing algos are used by many lenders. I think it's the best data in the business. They're not always right, just like none of the others one, but more often than not, they've been really close or really good. They seem to be able to distinguish views from across the street and selling prices and everything like that better than the other properties. So we're going to take a look at them. We're going to take a look at my brother's property. I was going to put my own in there, but I don't know. This is the property my brother sold. Let's start. So because they'd be marketing me otherwise, I went to incognito mode on some of these. It should not really affect the results. Now here's Realtor.com. Caminito, let's see what, I want to price this home, sell, see what your home is worth. And we're going to type it in 7702 Caminito, and some of them I already haven't typed in. Caminito 201 Carlsbad. Now let's see what they say. It's a condominium. Let's continue. Here's Realtor.com. Realtor.com gives this number. I'm going to tell you right now, because my brother's home was not in the best of shape when he sold it. He sold it to Zillow for more than that number, 336. And at the time, I didn't even know this number. That was the number I told him. I said 335, 334 was where I think, after having an open house, fairly well attended by the locals, it was not the best time. Like the weekend before Thanksgiving, terrible time to have the home on the market. But he had to sell because he was starting a job in Texas, and I had some neighbors who were renters that were looking to buy, and they said, "Well, would they take 300?" I go, "No, he's already got a higher offer than that from Zillow." And I told them what the Zillow offer was, and they go, "Well, we could be in the 330s." There was a person who owned 4 in there who told me to tell my brother, take that Zillow offer. This place needs work. My brother didn't want to see it, but he did. Okay, so that number was legit. That really is the price. So, but you know, this is random. Sometimes this is a good number, sometimes it's not. Now, Zillow, because they're selling the home and they upgrade it a little bit, like oh shit. Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry. We're going to go back one. Realtor.com had it at 336. They put it in there. I can go back and start it again. Condominium continue 336 600. Sorry for that curse, by the way. Now Zillow's got it because they bought it. I know they overpaid. They've got it at 357. These appliances were there. They put in the granite countertop. That's probably what $1,000 with the workman maybe. installed because it's not that much counter space. They looks like they've painted the cabinets, which they needed it. Hopefully, they repaired the cabinets. They're the drawers were getting weak. My brother did a job to fix them, but I don't know how good. I'd want if I was paying top dollar, I want those cabinets and drawers to be better. They didn't change the floors. It looks like I don't know. It could just be lighting. It's pretty bright. It seems like that's what a lot of people do with photography. They oversaturate it to make it look better than it really is. So it looks kind of bleached out. Not much difference other than that change. They're going to probably hold this. Like if the spring goes up in value, maybe they'll get that number. In my opinion, Zillow way overpaid. No, Zillow overpaid. So when you go to Zillow and you consider getting your home value, which I think you have to do, I think you should consider 3 or 4 of these iBuyers. If you come to me, I can get you an iBuyer. All the realtors now, we're connected to these quick cash buyers. So compare Zillow, compare Redfin, compare Realtors. I'll have another video about that in the series, how to sell fast and how to do it quickly. And I'll have more. I already have more videos on the net about my brother's situation with Zillow. Now Redfin, they've got it at 356. It's fixed up. Maybe it'll be there in the spring. It's not there now. Now, I wanted to also, so that's Redfin, that's Zillow, that's Realtor.com, and now I'm going to bring you what I consider the best in the business. So, if you sign up at winnerscheck.com and you're watching one of these, you're looking at these videos there, or you're going through the Homeowners Workshop, which is there at winnerscheck.com, the Homeowners Workshop 2020. There should be a little widget on the side that says eProperty Watch. Fill that out. This is what's going to come to you in the mail. I was my old house in Florida. I did a video about that because I wanted to do it actually random with having no idea the value and seeing what I see. Now, it seems that this actually might be a great price too. 342, 336, 342. Don't really know. So I'm really stoked. Once again, eProperty Watch Core Logic knows what they're doing. So I want to show you. So this is what the email comes out. When you sign up, this email will go out to you. It's got more about this home's value, fall home maintenance checklist, FHA expands access to condo loans, home prices continue 15-month trend to slower growth, what's going on in the past few days, quick free access. I don't even know if we go into there. Where I've never clicked on the lower one. Okay, here it is. It's this actually shows you what's going on in the neighborhood. I knew that. I didn't know this would go there. So what I would do is I would take out these things if I was trying to see what the competition was like right now. And so purple would be recent. Well, let's first of all. Okay, so sold listings, new listings. This is your current competition. So if that's your home with the star on it, you can see now there's a Caminito Tingo. Number 201, which one is this? I just screwed it up. You guys saw that popping up there. Number 201. So that's a little software glitch. But here's 350. Now, when I last looked, this home was actually after the fix up, it may be inferior. So we got this house for 350. This house, well, here's the listing. I guess that's why it's a little confused. Okay, so let's go. That's here, but if you click on this part right here, you get more about the home's value. You get taken to this page. And this gives you the estimated value of 342. They're considering their accuracy excellent, so they like the amount of comps in the area. They may not know that the home was recently slightly renovated by Zillow. They give you the range. And they say it's 11% lower after adjusting for size differences between that and recent comps. So it's pretty complex data, and I think it's awesome that it came up with that price because I think that, personally, that's where the price is right now after I was selling the home and it wasn't completely fixed up. It looks a little better now. So this is what the neighbors, this is what people were telling me. Now, this is the exact same comp size house, and it gives you comps, and this sold for $350. So like you start getting an idea at 773, 773, 349. So to me, this is a very nice report. You can click around. Here's more details, assessments, neighborhood, sales volume, distressed properties, very few these days, although slight bump last year. History, risk factors for the ZIP, negative equity, it's pretty low. Sales volume by new construction, there's very little. By short sale on REO, that means bank owned, very little, and that's all resale. So the vast majority of the market is resale. They give you the price per square foot of the most luxurious property. That's pretty cool. They give you, you can get the comps and see what's selling around the area pretty easily. Neighborhood, that gives you the current, just a quick thing. Obviously, if you're going to go, as we'll talk about in the next video. So now you're arriving at the fair market value. We went through the video about the appraisals. We go online to become aware of where the algos are putting our home. If the algos are consistent and you're saying they're wrong, well, all you will have to do is be able to establish, I would put it in my listing, this house differs from the other ones because we've done this, this, and this, and this lately to it. I would give the appraiser and the banks and everyone and the buyers in an artful manner why your home is great and why it might be superior to the competitors. Tell the story of your home in your listing if you need to get more for it. Then there's other things we can do. I'll have how to sell your home for top dollar further videos. But this is, I think you need CoreLogic's data. I think you want to know what Zillow says, what Realtor.com says, maybe even what Redfin says. And we'll eventually have some videos. If you're going to sell to Zillow, these iBuyers, I'll show you how to protect yourself and get the most out of them that you can. Because they're also worried about it too. Like, they were like, why are you guys selling us? If you prepare your disclosures ahead of time, if you're aware of the data and you're a smart and reasonable seller, you're going to do better. I'll talk to you about those things that I talked to my brother about. And we'll review some of the contracts in other videos. All right, thanks. Talk to you later. This is John McConnin. In the next video, we're going to talk about how to use these websites to get the idea of your competitors right now and determine what your max likely sale value is. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.